you're beginner right now. Actually, we got something a little bit different for you. This is called It's a video by Domics, another animation channel that does like drawing animations, like the odd ones out. This video is called Sleep, so we're gonna hear how he does, talks about sleep and all that, and his life story, I guess, whatnot. But anyways, enough chit chat because I want to get this video out as quick as possible, either today or tomorrow. So let's do it. Volume check's good, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Let's go.
I love to sleep. It requires minimum effort, and you get to escape the stress and woes of reality.
Exactly.
Sometimes I really dislike the need for it. Sometimes I just want to be up for 48 hours straight without having my soul leave my body in order to search for a more responsible vessel.
Exactly.
We only have a limited time on this planet, and since I can't clone myself yet to maximize my activity output, I'd at least want to maximize the time I spend being conscious.
Right.
Do you realize how many animes and video games I could finish much quicker if I didn't have to sleep?
Yeah, I don't
because
play video games like late at night
much
anymore because that messes with my sleep
them.
schedule.
Anime and video games, Dom? How about them animations? Okay, I didn't subscribe for bi-weekly videos. I demand you stop being a lazy ass and upload daily animations. I have rights, okay? Sometimes I wish we were on smartphones where we just need to plug ourselves in to recharge, but not have to power down to do so. Okay, people have told me that it's bad to use your phone while charging.
Yeah, because it explodes sometimes. Well, that's happened for me, so I use it when it's charged and not charged.
Sleeping positions is another thing. I've always slept on my stomach for the majority of my life because that's just the most comfortable position for me and helps me KO the quickest.
And sides, but never the back.
A couple of years ago, I started feeling some spinal pains, and when I went to go see a physician and told him how I slept, he was like, "Yeah, don't do that." And now after
okay, yeah, just okay, then you better listen.
I don't end up being perpendicular someday.
Yeah, the curves.
Sometimes I just don't give a damn and will sleep in my favorite position anyway.
They just don't.
Victory pose. Because I like to sleep like a winner and remind myself how good we have it up here in Canada while our neighbor has to deal with this clown fiesta. And then you have dreams, which most of the time you don't even have control over.
With the president.
Well, I mean, I've tried. We all have. I like to start my dreams by apologizing to Uncle Ben and then continuing to use my superhuman powers irresponsibly with little to no consequences. I've had so many apocalyptic dreams of world Armageddon where monsters and zombie hordes are a daily norm and I'm forced to kill or be killed. And then I'd wake up and it's like...
yeah, you wake up and you're like, was that real?
Still boring.
No, it wasn't. Okay.
But on the flip side, I've also had surreal dreams that were so captivating that I'd forced myself to continue where I left off the previous night, as if it was some episodic series on Netflix. I used to sleepwalk as a kid and did some of the weirdest things.
At one time,
and I only know this because my family witnessed me in the act, so I can only imagine what kind of things happened when no one was around. There was one time I went to the bathroom door, which was just past my sister's room. My older sister just happened to be awake and caught me just standing in the hallway. When she got up and asked what I was doing, I just started stroking the door frame like a genie lamp. Continued doing this for a solid minute, and then turned around and went back to bed. Another time when we used to live in a single-story house, I was in the middle of a nap and I needed to go to the bathroom. But instead of waking up and doing so, I slept-walked to the bathroom. But because of the layout of my house, I overshot the distance and ended up peeing in the kitchen into a shelf where we kept the bread.
Oh no.
My mother's scream was enough to bring me back into consciousness, but I was still in the middle of my session, so I panicked and made an even bigger mess.
Oh no.
And then another time,
to clean it all up.
Pretty fucking creepy, I wandered into my sister's room.
Oh god.
Again, my sister asked if I was okay, but I didn't answer and just walked up to their window, started gesturing to something that seemed to be standing outside on the street, and repeated, "Come back, come back," over and over until walking away and going back to bed. What the fuck?
Exactly. That's why.
Was my house haunted?
Wait.
Snoring is a big issue for me, and proof of that was my most embarrassing moment, which many of you know about. I've become very self-conscious about it and tried my best not to disturb others if I ever slept over at their place or if I had to share a hotel room with someone. If there aren't any form of acoustic barriers between us, I'd sometimes wait and make sure everyone is asleep first before I went to sleep, or else a nasal concert would await them and continue to keep them awake for the duration of the night. People sometimes wonder if I'm dying because I tend to emulate that kind of sound through my snore, but I'm actually perfectly fine after I wake up. I should probably get it checked though, or maybe I got possessed by a spirit from my old house that hinders my life by messing up my breathing and transforming me into an anthropomorphic vuvuzela. It's like being an annoying superhero. Animator by day, vuvuzela by night. It's Domics, and he's here to interrupt your sleep, but also make you concerned for his health and well-being. After going through my architecture program in university, I truly learned the value of sleep and how much I'd be willing to go to jail for strangling someone for interrupting a 30-minute nap.
Yeah,
School gave me few opportunities to
university
sleep
helps
if I
you,
wanted to maintain
wake
my
up because you
GPA.
need to.
It came to a point where I'd have to strategize and calculate bursts of sufficient sleep that would adequately get me through the day. Okay, it's now 2 a.m. and my class is at 8 a.m. It takes me 2 hours to commute to school and no more than 1 hour to eat breakfast,
why are you not asleep at 2
shower,
a.m.?
and get
Go
dressed.
to bed.
Meaning I should wake up at 5 a.m. That gives me 3 hours of sleep.
I
Just enough
never wake up
cycles
that
before I
early.
go into deep sleep.
Unless I need to.
I should be good. Wait. What's that sound?
He woke up. 8 foot. Yeah. That sucks.
Yo, take notes for me.
Yeah.
I think my biggest issue with sleep is thinking I've never done enough in the day before doing so. Some days pass by so quickly that I can't even recall the events that occurred
Put the
that
clock
day.
from
Oh crap, it's 1 a.m. already and I've only animated one scene. How did I spend 5 hours reading creepypasta? Most of the time, I'm not even aware of how far we are into the week. See, my philosophy is that tomorrow only comes after I wake up, and postponing sleep is the only way I can extend the today. Perhaps because I'm not ready for the tomorrow. Or perhaps days are filled with so much bliss that going to bed means submission, and avoiding sleep is my futile attempt at overindulging in something that need not to be kept in the present and can only survive as a past experience.
Yeah, true.
And then I remember that Final Fantasy 15 keeps getting delayed, so I guess the sooner I sleep, the sooner it'll release.
Video game.
Square Enix, get your shit together. Speaking of necessities, we got food in this month's anime loot crate. Well,
Okay, so
not actual food, but look, we got an apron from Food Wars, so you too can wear it. And
so that's it basically. So, yeah, so that was Sleep by Domics. He just talked about, his life story, how he sleepwalked and that pain in the cabinets and all that one night. But anyways, that was very interesting. I sleep pretty good. There's just some nights where I don't feel like my brain doesn't. I want to sleep, every night, but sometimes my brain doesn't want to sleep, and it just keeps me up at night sometimes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Domics. I will do some more of his vids in the future, along with some other, educational stuff too. I mean, it was kind of educational in a way too. But yeah, I want to change up the content a bit because I have I always have to do YTP stuff because that gets the most views. But I like doing stuff I like too, other types of content also. But I mean, I like that stuff. But yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.